is everybody doing out there tonight? Well, I'm going to show you a couple different things before I get into the video. Yesterday, my production crew, video editing, put out a couple things. Apollo is going into the big leagues, and I do mean the big leagues, in May of 2020. Oh, when's that? Oh, that's soon. Okay, anyway, it's all coming pretty fast. You've got the CODE-ZHGWTZZ deal, MOA, that they're going to be announcing one of the first products. Ding dong. And that's going to also put the overview on the whole MOA deal, which is the 20 million wallets and the commodity exchange provided to the government of Zimbabwe. You also have the new country being established in Africa, which most of my viewers know about now, and most people in the Apollo Telegram know about. And what that is the United Allied States, with a premise of its whole piece to spread through the world. And it's physical land, it is a constitution, it is a Bill of Rights, it's immigration, it's military. In fact, with the military, Apollo's blockchain has been used to prepare the military. Apollo's blockchain is going to be used to run pretty much the government. So Apollo, Fintech, is heavily involved in this new country, including the national currency is going to be hosted on Apollo's blockchain. When I said big leagues, you're talking big leagues. We've got Zimbabwe. We've got this new country. We have new stuff too coming. The Gold Ink game. You've got the social ecosystem coming. So ladies and gentlemen, sorry to have you just stare at an image there for all that time, but so much is coming, it's going to be a rush. Let's get going into the news and more that we can talk about. First, you've got the features that in fact, starting next video, I'm going to go back into featuring all the pieces of Apollo's great tools for the fintech world. And I do mean great tools for the fintech world. So that's all going to be reviewed and shown to everybody out there, because more and more people are watching these videos and circulating on Twitter all over. Speaking of Twitter, yesterday basically saw a tweet from Tyler Winklevoss talking and asking about a YouTube decentralized thing. Somebody's got to do it. Boy, did I peg him right between the eyes with Apollo's good stuff. With the centralized, I should say the centralized YouTube versus the decentralized version of it provided by Apollo on the social ecosystem, along with Twitter, Facebook, PayPal, Coinbase. All that, especially for the first three of PayPal, excuse me, no, of these three of Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube are the main ones going to be coming out first in the first phase from what Steve was saying. You've got BTC at 77.59, ETH at 197, XRP at 21, almost 22. Well, you could say basically 22 cents coming soon. Why? It's doing very well. 10% almost up in the last 24 hours, up 3.8, I should say 0.38% in the last hour. When you look at this graph in front of you right now, this is the true test. We have the halving coming up. You've got increased, look at the volume up the top. You can see the volume's been doing pretty well, right? It's growing. The daily volume has come down. Okay, so now this is the ticket. Whenever that happens and it stays stasis for a while, in the last year, then you have the dip. Then you get the sell, sell, sell. So is that going to happen this time around? Or when you look at the charts, this is going to be the beginning of a nice steady uphill run towards the halving. We're going to have to wait and see what happens. My thoughts, I think we're still going to see a sell-off because I think we're a little bit early on the halving effect. But we will wait and see. Hopefully this is the beginning of a nice little uphill push. Indicator shows Bitcoin is on the brink of historic bull rally. Whenever you have the halving, yeah, you're going to have something that's going to be talked about. It's going to be big. But I don't think it's going to be phenomenal, but I do think it's going to be more green than red. How realistic is 1 million Bitcoin? Not in the near future. Down the road? It could be, but way down the road. Data shows Bitcoin whales have no intent on selling at current prices. Duh! You're right before the halving. Okay, I'll sell my... Yeah, okay. You know, sometimes the news makes me laugh out loud, including this one right here. This is what I mean when I search the news cycle of the crypto news cycle, and I look at all the stuff that's out there. There's garbage. The people that are making and doing the products in the whole piece that's going to be noticed by the news is Apollo, with good news, with good productive news, with stuff that's going to change the world. That's coming. Look, because you got this, analyst says everything about Ethereum's chart predicts an imminent dump. Okay, Ethereum's not going to do great down the road because Apollo's going to be taking its place. But when you look at where Ethereum's going to be on the next run of Bitcoin up, you're going to see Ethereum do very well. It's up at 2.35%. It's going to run when BTC runs, because BTC has a domination of 64%. So that's the ticket there. 11 lawmakers urge U.S. Treasury to consider blockchain for COVID-19 relief. Good to hear. When you look at what Apollo is doing right now, and people will say, why does he keep mentioning Apollo? Because Apollo is going to be setting world history. And when you have them doing it in Zimbabwe, in this new country in Africa, in Egypt, very good possibility, because they've been there 4 times and they're going back again. Apollo provides the tools, and the blockchain is our blockchain of Apollos. When I say our, anybody that has Apollo, you are an Apollonaut. It is our. So when you look at this piece of what they have coming, all the tools that are built into Apollo's toolkit, the all-in-one wallet with the DEX built in, marketplace, and voting, so much more. Okay, that's when you download the wallet on the wallet page. I'll show you that in 1 second before I leave. This whole future that Apollo has, massive, totally massive, and that is no bull, totally massive. So this is something that's going to be taking care of setting world history. Government's going to be using it left and right. Why? Because it's cost efficient. It is much better in all aspects, including eradicating fraud and so much more. It's powering the governments in a much better way. That is the future. When you look at the wallet page, you've got it right here. And download your wallet. Get and go. Your best places to get it are Bitmart, DigiFinex. I'm not your financial advisor, but I will say this. At 0.0008, you can get quite a few for not that much. And it's on knoxvip.com. All the information is down below. The code to use on knoxvip.com is down below to save on all fees for that in the social ecosystem. Coming up on the social ecosystem, with the YouTube section, Steve says, I will basically be able to load up videos and get them out there day one ahead of time, and have a featured channel on the YouTube section. I feel very honored. Everybody have a great one. 10:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on 4/28/2020. And before I go real fast, gotta show you this. Gold Ink MMO, Apollo Fintech. Nice picture, no doubt about that. Who made that, I wonder. Then, a little something special the Gold Ink team is making for the Apollonauts. They are making some Apollo commemorative weapons and equipment that can be used in the game. The game is going to be a rush, Gold Ink guys, and that's coming too. The future of Apollo is massive with everything that's coming, so get ready to rock. May of 2020 is going to be a rush. This video is going to be featured at the end of each video of mine for quite a while.